Okay, going live on YouTube. This is day 6 of going live to increase my hours to get that much closer to qualifying for the YPP program. I have to thank all of you because it's working. I am getting the hours needed to be able to qualify, and I could not do this without each and every one of you, so a huge thank you. And also to my fun props. I gotta say, hello, how are you today? I'm doing better, thanks to all of you. Okay, before I get there, I want to talk about, before I go into the strategies and how this is working, I received a comment from one of you yesterday that said, and I appreciate each and every one of your comments, and I'm so grateful to be able to have them. One of you said that I start talking before it's live, and you miss the first few seconds of what I'm saying. So in researching this, I have to say that I found this great article that explains that. It says streaming with normal bandwidth will usually result in a 15 to 60 second delay. Why is this? And I'm thinking 15 to 60 seconds, that is a huge difference. What is up with that? It says low bandwidth results in a 5 to 15 second delay, while ultra low bandwidth results in a 2 to 5 second delay. For a variety of reasons, both experienced and novice streamers experience this situation. It also said in going forward, let me see, it said make sure you have reliable internet connection. It also said if your internet is low, you can receive up to a 2-minute delay or buffering. So I gotta tell you, I have probably some of the fastest internet because this is what I do. And I have to make sure that the internet is pumped and jacked. So if you are experiencing a delay, I apologize. However, for those first few seconds that I go live and I start talking, I am so sorry if I don't know when it's actually live because I have noticed that myself. So let's get into what I want to share with you today. So this is day 6 of my 30-day challenge of going live to increase my chances of qualifying for YPP because I am this much closer to qualifying. I have to say I've added about 20 hours in the last 24 hours of watch time for going live. And the last time I wanted to keep these at like 5 to 10 minutes, 15 at the max. Yesterday it was 30 minutes. And I've noticed that the 30-minute live stream is outperforming the other live streams. And I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. So, are you somebody who is desperately trying to qualify for YouTube Partner Program and profit more from your content? Then this video is for you. Join me as I embark on a 30-day journey to unlock the secrets to qualifying for YPP with live streaming. Follow my process as I strive to reach the 4K minimal to become a valuable member of the elite program. Tune in as I create strategies, tips, and tricks to help you qualify for YPP along with myself. Because I think about this journey as this is about a collective. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about all of us. It's about our friends too, down here. They don't have names, but, or maybe they do. I don't know, let me check. It says Vibrant Life. So this one's called Vibrant Life. And this one's called Dog Toy. That's creative. Okay, so I want this to be about all of us, not just about me, because I could have not done this without you. So step number 1, research and familiarize yourself with the YouTube Partner Program qualifications. I've done that so many times, but if you're looking to do this, it's suggested that you know it inside and out. Even though I have studied it hundreds of hours, maybe not hundreds, but a lot, there's still stuff I'm learning. There's still stuff that I'm getting to know. one of the newest features that they have is they allow me to share stories. Anybody that has 10,000 subscribers or more can share stories. So I'm trying to utilize those more. So I posted one last night where where I asked for your feedback and your questions about when I go live next week, that I want to answer all of your questions. Number 2, utilize both live streaming and pre-recorded content to build your channel. If you'll notice, it's important to utilize all avenues. Even though we don't get paid or credit for, at this time, hours for shorts, I am still uploading shorts because they are creating what's called a community. And it's important to, if you're gonna play in a sandbox, you gotta know how to play with all avenues. So I don't wanna be that person. When I first found out I was denied from the YouTube Partner Program for what they said was reused content, I went into a huge pity party. I dived. I was like, in a sandbox, Dennis, party of one, hello. And then after I kicked and screamed a little bit, maybe hollered a little bit, and I realized it's not about Dennis, party of one. It's about all of us. And for a short time, I was saying, oh, Karen says, dog toys, share it with Miss Sophie in exchange for your socks that she ate. Yes, that's a good one. I know. I'm actually saving these for Miss Sophie, but she eats them, literally tears them apart. She will pull off the ears, she will pull off the noses, the mouths, everything. An arm will be missing. So I am holding on to those for a special occasion. Now, to go back to it not being a party of one, it needs to be a collective. And I believe that I went in my mind, I'm thinking, that's it. I am not going to be uploading. I canceled all of my content that was scheduled to be uploaded. I pushed it all back because I didn't qualify. And I said, I'm going to stop posting altogether. That's not what you want to do. You want to continue to post, even though you don't qualify. You want to continue to post. And that's what I'm doing, is constantly creating new and fresh content. So don't just use lives to see if you qualify, if you're so close. Use pre-recorded content as well. Use edited material. Use shorts. Use whatever features you have available. Use them. And Karen, I'm still laughing over what we talked about earlier. That was hilarious when I had a break. Well, let me clarify this. The police said it was what they referred to as a soft break-in because the French doors opened, but the deadbolt was still on. So they think it may have been the wind or something, and that's what caused the alarm to go off. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry for going on a rampage, but Karen and I were having a conversation in comments when I was sharing Miss Sophie eating my socks, which is a golden retriever. So you want to utilize all forms of content. You want to, number 3, you want to monitor your analytics to track the consistency of the views, likes, shares, and comments when you're participating in a challenge. Like, that's what I'm doing now. This is day 6 of going live. And I'm going to share with you the numbers I've gained. I already shared it was 20 hours, but I'll share that in 24 hours I gained 20 hours of long content watch time, which is what is needed to qualify. Number 5, encourage your viewers to interact by responding to comments regularly during the live stream. And that's what we're doing. I have my laptop here, my iPhone up there, my iPad over here. And Karen, let me read the rest of your comment. The creative information is great. Thank you for that. That is, I do enjoy being creative and thinking out of the box, if you may. Okay, number 6, develop custom thumbnails that stand out in order to attract more attention. Now, I haven't been that good with the editing aspect of it, but I have been getting creative where I'm going, like this to when I see it, when I hit the next feature and it says 3, 2, 1, and then it snaps a photo. And I'm getting more creative with doing fun stuff with a few props. So we'll see how that continues. I ultimately would like to know how to upload the thumbnails because I know those are really important with textual information. I would also like to know how to go live where I can share my desktop so you can see my screen and I can show you the statistics where I'm not holding up my MacBook Pro to explain something where you're actually seeing it and then my face gets entered in a little box up here. But I'm going to wait to do that until I qualify because right now I'm on this 30-day challenge and I have 24 days left, which is exciting. Now, if I don't meet this goal, am I gonna be upset? Yeah, I'll be a little sad, but you know what? It's out of my hands. It's not in my hands. It's not in my timing. So number 7, create constant content. Schedule and stick to it in order to build the momentum. This is something that's a lot of work, but right now I have about 5 days worth of scheduled content that is scheduled. I have about 60 or so videos that are uploaded as private that I just need to write the titles for, the descriptions, and put in the meta tags and all that stuff. So it does take a lot of work. Hey, who said life is easy? It requires work. It requires blood, sweat, and tears. I may be not that good at physical sweat, but I'm good at tears and I'm good at working and I'm good at good work ethics and setting goals. Okay, number 8, use keywords that relate directly to the topics you are streaming on YouTube so they can be easily found. This is where I'm taken to AI software, artificial intelligence. I use a program called Jasper, and it helps me get my, I'll type in a title and it will rewrite it for me. And I'm gonna do another workshop on that later and then I also use Grammarly to check for spelling because, you know, being dyslexic, I have spelt which instead of like, which I will be live. You know, I spelt it like the witch that flies on a broom sometimes instead. So it's important to use editing tools. Number 9, outreach other channels by collaborating, networking, and reinforcing their videos as well as your own. And I've only done that a couple of times. I did that with my friend Angela Johnson. We went live together. And what ended up happening was we were on for an entire hour. We had such a great session together. She was my former acquisitions editor at Cedar Fort Publishing and Media. And then what ended up happening was when I uploaded the live, there was no sound. And we were both baffled. We're like, where did the sound go? There was literally no sound. So it's still up there because I'm hoping that maybe subtitles can be added, but I don't remember what we said. We talked about her being a Regency romance author and how she got inspired, and we had a lot of fun in that process. Number 10, incorporate relevant hashtags into titles or descriptions of your videos to increase search visibility. And this is something as I was writing this out for today, I had already created the title and I forgot to add it to this. So I have to go back and add a hashtag or a few to this particular live that I'm doing because I already completed the descriptions. But the good thing is you can go back and change the titles, so if I get on a completely different rampage, I can go back and change the description if I need to. Okay, number 11, last but not least, and then I'm going to get into the numbers that I increased, all because of you. Thank you. Update your profile page with professional looking cover photos, headshots, bio information, and links to other social media platforms you are using. That I am already done, and I'm happy with it. I'm not happy with the banner, though. that had taken, I kid you not, my friend Debbie must have did like 100, maybe 75 to 100 different banners, all the same, and we couldn't get the sizing up correctly. It just wouldn't work. It was like missing half of it over here, then it was missing half of it over there, or was I mean, it just wasn't paginating correctly. So I'm not 100% happy with the one I have, but it's the only one that would fit. So I will have to hire somebody to do that, so that way it is in compliance and it looks good. So in closing, I want to share with you the numbers that I increased. So let me pull those up for you, because I owe, again, all of this to you. I said earlier I increased 20 hours, and I am currently at, let me just pull this up here. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Give me a sec. Okay, so I'm currently at, for the year, for earnings, I am at 3,246 public watch hours in the last 365 days. So that is basically about 750 hours away from qualifying, which to me is peanuts. That's nothing, which is why I created this 30-day challenge of going live. This is day 6. We have 26 more days of going live, and I'm reporting all of my progress to you, being extremely transparent. Another way I could hit it is by doing 10 million short views within a 90-day period, and I'm at 257,000 short views, which I see that as a lot of short views, 10 million in 90 days. So I'm just gonna focus on getting it the old-fashioned way. There's another video I'm gonna do later that I'm gonna talk about why I don't believe in buying YouTube hours or watch time or views, because some people have asked me you should do that, and that's against YouTube their policy, and if you are caught, you will be banned. And I want to do everything legitimately. I want to do everything legally. I want to do everything in compliance with the YouTube Partner Program. So there's no question. And the way I look at it is honesty is the best policy. And that's wouldn't you agree? Now, let me give you my analytics for the year, because those numbers are astronomical compared to what we have. So for the month, I have 215,000 views. I have 2K watch hours. And the reason why the 2K watch hours is so high is because of the shorts, but they don't count the shorts when qualifying. Now, when we go over the last 90 days, I am at 4 million views in 90 days, 29,000 watch hours, and 17.4 thousand new subscribers in 90 days. That is huge. So there's a lot of potential here. So if you're trying to do this, don't give up. For the last 365 days, I almost said 600. That's the dyslexia in myself, so bear with me. I've had 19.8 million views and 141,000 watch hours. That's huge. I owe that all to each and every one of you, and I want to thank you for tuning in today. And if you have questions, please let me know. This will be uploaded as a live, because if you don't upload it as a live after you go live, all these watch hours don't count. Oh, yesterday I want to give you the statistics of what my watch hours were, because they were impressive. I took a screenshot, so just bear with me. Where did that screenshot go? Okay, good question. It's not here. Let me go to my text, because I sent it to my friend Elizabeth Sadie, because we were texting yesterday, and I have it here. Okay, so the watch hours that I had for yesterday is right here. That was a 30-minute live. I had just over 2 hours worth of watch time. Peak viewers was 6. We had 19 views, and my chat rate was 2. My average duration of viewers was 6 minutes and 28 seconds. So it's definitely worth going live. Have a great day, and thank you again for all of your support. Sending love and light your way.